Welcome back, everybody, to Digimon CyberSleuth. And now it's time to go see, Rina. I want to match with you. I want to show you my passion. My morning soup made me strong. A scenic spot. Let's start this investigation. Oh, a case with that girl from the parallel world. If that's not a sign that you've come a long way as a detective, I don't know what is. So, what did you two talk about? What does she want from you? Hmm. Huh? She wants you to go back to a memorable place that you two share? I don't really know what she could be referring to myself, but at the very least, when it comes to stuff like the parallel world, nobody's more of an expert than our one and only Mirie. Go visit her and see if she has any advice for you on how best to approach this. Give me a second. Hmm. Once we get back here, we'll do Terriermon's mission. That's my screw up. Okay, let's go talk to Miria. Let's go heal up our partners first. Because I have a feeling we're going to be hitting a fight soon. You're working on a case for Rina. My, you two detectives have really extended your reach, I'd say. I take it that you must be here because you need to ask me about something then. Hmm? You're trying to figure out where this memorable spot of hers is? Well, if it's someplace that connects both of you, surely you should know where to go, no? Are you really sure you can think of anything? Can't think of anything? Nothing rings a bell? Now that I think about it, there's Shibuya. What sort of memories do you two have there? Not at all. Then you should think harder. Could it be Shujuku? What sort of memories do you two have there? That's right. Shujuku is where you two first met. It was Shujuku in the parallel world, where it was still Shujuku nonetheless. But she can't have gone back to the parallel world. It would need the power of my Mastermon to facilitate such a journey. Where else could she be then? So, you couldn't figure it out. I knew that's how it would turn out though. Huh? Do you forget that I'm a fortune teller? Of course I'll know. That's my job. Oh, thank God the fates have not led me astray. Why didn't I just tell you sooner? That's a fair point, I'll give you that. But the future is ever changing, so I stay quiet just in case. Hey, Belle, what's the big idea? What's so important that you gotta keep a girl waiting this long? I've been waiting for you here this whole time. That don't mean you had permission to take your sweet time. Don't tell me you're standing me up. You are, aren't you? I bet you weren't even going to tell me, huh? You just said yes to shut me up. I bet. What reason could you have to? Huh? You don't remember the spot I'm at? Aw, you're so mean. How could you forget our special spot, Belle? It's Asakasa, you hear me? Asakasa. What else would it be? Asakasa. What? That doesn't ring any bells? I can't believe you. It'll be one thing if you just forget why it was Asakasa, but not even knowing, I can't even. Whatever, now you know. Get your butt over to Asakasa so we can fight already. Got it? I predicted this would happen, too. Hmm? What's with that expression? I'm merely telling you the truth. Listen, you get results in life, there's a process one must go through, and that process is already set in stone. Indeed, history itself, the ebb and flow of each soul's lifespan is all predetermined. Humans are merely walking along the path laid before them. Granted, sometimes you can take a more proactive role in these proceedings when faced with a critical junction. Go along one of the several paths. The end result is that of multiple potential futures can exist. Go right, there's one future. Go left, another one. Where you are right now is dedicated in those pivotal moments. Such choices even revise the past itself. The choices we make in life are profoundly powerful and mustn't be disregarded entirely as machinations of mere fate. As a result, nobody can be truly certain of what comes next until a choice has been definitely made, one way or another. It's true for everyone. Even I'm subject to those limitations, alas. Enough paraphrasing, though. Rina's waiting for you in Asakasa. Go forth and see what sort of fate awaits you in her making that choice. You're not even going to slack on me, are you? Okay. I wish I could bring Doro to his final evolution because that would actually be really good right now. But I'll save what he's going to become because he's not going to become what I've been hinting at. Why is Asakasa? Did she go insane or? I'll tell you Smux what he told the others. There's going to be a fight. It's going to be caused by me. Oh, straight to the end. I think we have our skills. Pretty sure we have our skills. I'm not laughing like this. You've finally made it, Belle. I'm so relieved. Wait, why did I ask you to come out here again? Oh, duh. Of course, I wanted to have a bit of a spar with you and your Digimon. Huh? Will I Asakasa? That question again? I told you, I hold a lot of memories. I think of this area rather fondly. What? What do you mean, it's just me? You don't feel the same way? For me, Asakasa is an important place. I'll always remember, because that's where I first had me some Dozen. Don't give me that look. Dozen, you know, dojo. Not the martial arts place. Pond white leeches. Fish. I eat one. In a hot pot. Asakasa is famous for those. Huh? That's not what confuses you? Oh, hush. You're worrying too much now. Water under the bridge. Let's just move on already. We have some fighting to do. Fight, fight, fight! Yeah, I'm so pumped. Let's do this. Jeez, what's with all the questions? Now you want to know why I want to fight you? To begin with? How many times am I going to have to repeat it? I just wanna. I feel it, down to my bones. I need to do this or else I'll keep feeling restless. Let's just shut up and fight, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Eee. Eee. Well, now we're up against the Speedy Boy. This is why I have Sakyamon with me. Ulthor's Vidramon. Mega level Digimon. Wind attribute, vaccine type. Special skill, I just refer to as Quick Start. Quick Start allows him to always attack first within battle. This within certain multiplayer games makes him extremely broken because of the amount of power he's able to output with ease. Victory Blade is one of his special skills, as well as Victory Strike, a laser that's shot out from his chest piece. What's unique about Ulthor's Vidramon is one of those very unique Digimon that have a natural innate skill, and that skill is non-immortality. Besides what he did there, he can naturally heal himself through well, the best way. He heals faster than you can hurt him. Let's change out Duro for Diana, so we can keep up the heavy assaults and not have to worry. And not have to worry about anybody passing out on us. And hopefully this status change isn't gone. Oh, it's not? Okay, now we're on a race against the clock. Okay, let's use power energy because it's neutral. And let's do Goodnight Moon. If we're able to inflict sleep onto him, we've won. Or we win. The best bet what he was going to do there was a charge up Victory Strike, which would have hit everybody within, well, it's an AoE. There's not much I can actually say about that, it's an AoE. It would hit everybody would be having a bad time. Oh yay, 3 more levels. Oh well, 3 to 2. Also look at that experience perk. Experience bonus. Man, you're strong. Wow. Yeah, we didn't have to use our special move. That was a really great fight. I have nothing left to pass down until I... Student, now you're a master. Go. Leave me. You still want to know why I challenged you today? Who cares? Don't think so deeply about it. It's boring to give a reason for everything, isn't it? I just wanted to test my strength against you and see who's stronger. That's all. That's what fights are all about, and what's getting stronger all about too. Yeah. That's what fights are all about, and what getting stronger is all about too. Comparing yourself to others and seeing who's really better. Whew, you really are one tough customer, Belle. Seeing that for myself is all the reward I need. Well, that's all the time I have for today. I'm going to go now. Catch you later. I see the look on your face. You're wondering what the point of this all was. There's one, but I'm not telling. Ugh. So she was after a fight with you to see which of you is stronger. You know, deep down, I bet she's worried about how our own world is doing these days. And was looking for her own way to express that. Maybe she wanted to test you to see if you were up to a job of keeping this place in one piece. Well, I might be a little biased here given the present company, But you kids really have turned out to be quite something. That being said, I agree with her though, on trying to find a reason for everything. I'm not too fond of dwelling on such stuff either. The world's just too full of things that can't be solved with pure reason to value it too highly, in my book. So, if only we could all be as absolutely encouraging as Rina. Let's be great. Let's be grateful she's on our side. Good work as always, Belle. What that essentially did was open up the Great Challenge set. The original reward for Rina's fight there was access to all four Speedrumon's evolution. Within the first CyberSleuth game, as yes, only the original CyberSleuth game, all the Royal Knights were locked off, except Omnimon's Ward, because Omnimon's Ward is not a Royal Knight, as well as one Era Digimon. The great challenges here are your way to unlock them. The next one would be up against both Magnamon as well as a Rapidmon armor form. You won against Rina. You're definitely gained stronger. Do you want to test your strength again? We're not going to do this now, because we're going to do Terrimon's exclusive scoop. Then we'll start up on the great challenges. And since we're here, we'll start up on, well, after all that's handled, because the final challenge of this is really fucking hard. But we should have our, Doro Greymon should be at his final evolution. But then we'll start up on these. I'll explain what happens in each one within each mission. So let's go to Terrimon's exclusive scoop. D. I want Digimon to be better friends with humans. That's why I need a secret human scoop. We got a Master Disc and a Master Guard. Ah, you must be the detective in charge. When the interdimensional wall broke down, I was sent from a digital world to this one. Right now, there are Digimon in this world that are afraid, don't know where they are, and think humans are their enemies. I'd rather not see humans as my enemy. I still like to think there is a way that humans and Digimon can coexist peacefully. But I don't know what to do, so that's when I heard about you guys and how you have solved many problems for Digimon. So, I would like to examine you in detail. Please, show me all the good that humanity has to offer. I suppose you got no choice. I humbly thank you. Was that okay? As a thank you, I mean. Belle? I'm sorry to interrupt, but I know it's sudden, but there's another case I'd like you to take. It seems someone has run out on a bill at a restaurant Shibuya. The restaurant staff is asking for help in tracking down the perpetrator. It's been a while since we had a case fit for a detective. Please handle this one as well. Ah, you're a detective, aren't you? Please, right this way. I send a request. I work in the cafe. Please, I need your help tracking down and arresting this criminal who ran out without paying. Earlier today at 2 p.m., a diner took up and left without paying for their meal. I was there in the cafe with my husband as usual. I was dealing with the customers and my husband was cooking. Then, I think it was about 5 minutes to 2, I went out to the back door to go and phone my friend. I left my husband in charge of the cafe. While I was on the phone, I heard a voice cry from inside the cafe, "It's a dine and dash!" So I immediately hung up and went back into the cafe. But when I got inside, my husband wasn't there. He had run out of the cafe after the criminal. Before I went to police, before I went out for the phone call, there had been more than 20 customers in the cafe, but when I heard the shout and came in before the customers had gone. As I thought my husband had gone after a criminal, I trusted the cafe to a regular I knew and went out looking for the missing customers. Wow, you're really able to find the 4 missing customers in such a short amount of time? Honestly, I just got lucky. The dying dash occurred about 5 minutes after I went out to the back to make the phone call. These customers must have left during that time. I'm good with faces. It's sort of a talent of mine. They even admit that they were all in the cafe. So I talked with each one of them and listened to their stories, but I can't work out who it was. I'm sure one of them must be a criminal, but... So please, go and ask each of them about this and catch the criminal. Surely the only one who is lying would be the criminal. The R3 would have no reason to lie. Please investigate the crime. Okay, so we got 4 targets here. One of them's lying, one of them's telling the truth. 20 minutes and 5 minutes. 20 minutes and 5 to 2. I was the one who yelled out, "It's Dying Dash." The cafe owner, man who heard me, ran after a criminal. I was curious about the Dying Dasher, so after that I went straight up to the counter and placed the money there, then left. I could only see a criminal from behind. It was a woman. I tried to run after her too, but I lost sight of both the waiter and the criminal. Okay, the husband is a cook, so... Okay, what about you? There was another person named Yotoyashi who left at the same time that I did. No one behind the till, so I didn't know where to leave the money. But she left it by the register, so I did too. Then I followed her out of the cafe. I also heard someone shout the dying dash. I don't know who. It sounded like a man's voice. One man shouting once. Okay, so it looks like Ishihara has his alibi. Nisho is not a criminal. She's a beautiful woman I fell in love with as soon as I saw her, and I spent my entire lunch eating Chrissy's cheap spicy curry and staring at her. But after someone shouted, "Dying Dash," and she left the cafe. Ran out of the cafe before the shout. The Dying Dash happened around 2 p.m. exactly, right? At the time I had almost finished up and had got up to a restroom. I returned, I heard Dying Dash. There was a commotion in the cafe. It had nothing to do with me, so I put down the money and left. Yeah, the shouting voice was definitely a waiter. So it seems like Ishihara is the target. I'm going to go on a limb here. Okay. It says she says it's a man. He was the one that shouted out. He was stalking her. She left first. I was able to hear her part of the story. Because somebody did shout, "It's a Dying Dash," that's what she heard. So it's either Ishihara or Nishiko. Sorry. Yatsuya. Let's check out her alibi real quick. Who left at the same time that I did. No one left behind the till, so followed her out the cafe. Also, I heard somebody, I don't know, it sounded like a man's. The criminal shouted before. She let the criminal obviously ran out before a cafe. Go bathroom. Okay, she doesn't confirm the gender. Okay, yeah. Yutisuna. Because I think the hunch... yeah, the criminal is Ichihara. Why me? Wait, I never did such a thing. Think I'm a criminal? Let me hear your explanation. Well, let's see. Of the 4 customers, 2 of their stores most definitely didn't match. Isn't that right? Was the man that showed the waiter or Ichihara? Well done. I expected from you, Belle. On the field there is a conflicting testimony who actually shouted to Dine Dash. Was it the waiter or Ichihara? In this case, you know your husband's voice, as you hear him all the time, right? I'm sorry, but I heard a loud voice cry out suddenly. I don't remember if it was my husband or not. Oh, I see. In any case, it's strange that Ichihara said he was the one who shouted, whereas Yoshida claimed it was the waiter. So it would mean that one of them is lying, which means one of them is possibly a criminal, right? Wait, but then why are you accusing me and not the Yoshida one? Well, Belle, do you know? No, Digimon, don't let me stop you. Sorry. Come on, Belle, you took this case. It's your responsibility. Come on, you're a detective. Come on, you're a detective here. Show me how good you are. So basically, you should trust Nishino and Senpai's testimony, right? Yes, according to Nishino, there was only one shout, so it can't have been both Ishihara and the waiter. According to Senpai, Nishino left the cafe right after Dine Dash happened. Nishino and Yotsuya left the cafe at almost the same time. So essentially, there's no one who can back up Ishihara's story. Yotsuya's alibi is backed up by Nishino Senpai. And they're not the criminal, so we can believe them. That means Yotsuya can't be the criminal. The criminal said the opposite of what Yotsuya said. Yotsuya told us the waiter shouted, but the one who said he himself shouted was the criminal is Chia. Hi. Don't talk such nonsense. I'm definitely one who shouted here. I called out to the other customers in the shop to warn them about what the stupid jerk was doing. I already told you, I ran after the criminal. Why are you blaming me? You should be thanking me. Oh dear. I'm sorry. I couldn't catch the criminal. The criminal is here. Is this the guy? You're the one who Dine Dashed. Mr. Policeman, the guy over here is the one who ran out on the check. This young boy ran out on the check in your restaurant? Right then. He's coming down to the station with me. He is close. Wow, Belle. You really are good, as they say. No, I'm not. Really, right, back to the office. I'm sure Yoko would want to congratulate you on a job well done. You're there. Hold it for a second. Are you the one that tracked this criminal down? Well, you're amazing. Quite the feat indeed. Thanks for your help in catching this Dine Dasher. Or whatever. I'm done with this. Huh? You're such a bunch of chumps. Huh? What is this? Great job working that out. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. Don't you get it yet? How about now? I'm not a real cop. You should see your faces. We are members of much talked about Shibuya Delight Gang. Members of the Delight love the thrill of getting away with crimes again and again, and were impossible to catch. But you mean you actually enjoy riding out on checks at restaurants? Doing bad stuff and saving everyone? Tip of the iceberg, idiot. Do you really think that'll be enough to satisfy us? You've embarrassed us, and you're gonna pay for that. We'll have our revenge. First, I'm going to spread a rumor about you that you couldn't catch the guy who did the die dash. Best detective around. I don't think so. But such a roundabout kind of revenge won't be enough for us. Catch me if you can. If you can't, we're going to keep doing bad stuff. Huh? They got away. Where do you think those guys are going? I heard something. A gang of thugs who always cause trouble around this neighborhood, hang out at Shibuya's subway station. But I don't think about going after them. Too dangerous. These guys are criminals. We should lead this to the police. Here's your fee. Please, don't be shy. You did a great job tracking down the criminal. I'm a little worried about what that guy said before. About revenge. I know what it is. Revenge is when somebody does something bad to you, to do something bad back to them in return, right? Why would he say such a thing, though? It wasn't our fault he got arrested. It was his own fault for doing such bad things. Nothing good could ever comes from getting back at someone. Anyway, sorry. Should we go after those guys? Okay, let's do it. We're out to Shibuya subway station. These guys are trying to use Digimon for evil purposes. They're probably abusing them all the time. I would never use humans for anything. I never want to have any kind of relationship with a human. We never use humans for anything. I never want to have that kind of relationship with a human. Pat Digimon on the head. Huh? Thanks. Well, I've calmed down a bit now. I wonder if those guys are in here. Let's go.